We are joined now in studio by financial markets analyst Mitch Feierstein, as well as senior market strategist and CEO of Market Rebellion, Marc LoPresti. Gentlemen, thank you for coming in this morning on Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. So let's start with this. So this year, the cost of a traditional Thanksgiving dinner for 10 people is actually down compared to last year. Marc, I'm going to start with you on this one. What's really, I guess, driving that drop, and how much savings are we going to be realistically seeing for the average family?
Interestingly enough, it's turkeys. Turkeys are substantially cheaper this year than they were last year, that being one of the main focal points of spending for Thanksgiving dinner, traditionally speaking. Okay. So thanks to Trump's tough turkey policies, which have brought turkey prices down. Mitch thinks we're in a turkey bubble, and the turkey prices were too damn high and there's going to be a sell-off. But no, turkey prices have come down to earth, thankfully speaking. And revelers are celebrating.
Yes. But, you know, Mitch, are there any caveats to this? Are there any items that remain expensive, you know, besides the turkey?
Well, I think what we've seen is a decline in crude oil prices because of Biden's war on fossil fuels. So the side orders and the other stuff needs transportation. But what's happened under President Trump in his last term, gasoline prices were around $2 or $2.11 a gallon. And under Biden, when he declared war on fossil fuel, it surged 70%. That 70% caused the 9.1% inflation, and that's in the gasoline prices. Yeah. So we've seen those come down. So the transportation of side orders, you know, vegetables, produce, the produce prices may still be elevated, but it's going to take a little time. But we have crude oils back down 30% at $57 a barrel. So that's very positive for consumers, and gasoline prices will follow, which will bring everything else down and into line.
Yeah, you know, we keep talking about these lower gas prices. So how much does the lower gas price, you know, really factor into the household budget necessarily, Marc?
Well, I mean, to Mitch's point, it's not just what people pay to fill up the family truckster. It's everything that people buy. It has to be moved, it has to be shipped, it has to be transported. And the more distance, the more that things have to travel, the more the price of gas factors into what people wind up ultimately paying. So I think Mitch is absolutely right. Gas prices being where they are, staying down. Not great for people that are in the production side of things, but definitely good for consumers, and I think that's going to continue.
I want to talk about Black Friday.
Yes.
That's smart. It's my favorite. It's like a holiday. We all know it is. You all want to go shopping. You know, Mitch, are people more likely to splurge during this time of year, especially with those grocery prices down? We just talked about the gas down at the pump. Or people being more cautious this year?
Well, look, the expectation across the board is for a record sales year. We have 5 days that you really have to focus on now. We have Black Friday, we have Thanksgiving Day, Cyber Monday is gigantic with Generation Z. They're expecting sales. The biggest sales part for every corporation and corporate America right now is the November to December holiday period, and their expectation is for $1.04 trillion, which is up 4% or 4.4% from last year. So it's a sign that things are good. But what we do need is a cap on credit card interest rates to really give juice to this economy. That would really get things going.
I'm all for that.
And interest rates coming down would be nice as well in December. Yeah, so Jay Powell, if you're watching, happy Thanksgiving. Get that rate cut. Let's go. Let's go.
Yes.
I've always said that rate cut is coming, and the 10-year note is trading below 4%. So people are expecting it.
That's
but,
right.
You know, if they watched your program, you'd know that I've been saying that December rate cut was all coming the whole time.
Watch this program?
I was the only one.
Who doesn't watch this program?
Everyone watches this. Everyone watches you, Mitch. Everyone's heard you say that. But Marc, I guess my last question to you is, what's your advice, you know, this shopping season? Everyone's probably going to be heading out to the stores, maybe starting tomorrow morning, and people are maybe on a stricter budget. Yeah,
well, so I think the traditional thought that you've got to get out there and capture those deals on Black Friday, people rushing to the stores and fighting over flat screen TVs, you don't really need to do that anymore. And what we've seen in the numbers over the past few years is that actually the impact of Black Friday and even Cyber Monday is getting fairly diluted with Amazon Prime days and other specials. The retailers caught on, so that the creation of that FOMO to get people to come out and spend is not the same. In fact, Black Friday currently accounts for less than 9% of the total holiday spending. So don't think that you got to get out and fight the crowds tomorrow for the deals. Eat those leftovers, watch a football game, kick back and relax, and have a great Thanksgiving.
I was still waiting on holding some Christmas presents back, seeing if they're going to go on super sale tomorrow. They may or may not.
They may.
I don't know. They may.
But Super Saturday, the day before, Saturday before, and the Monday before Christmas are the biggest shopping days of the year everywhere. So that it's called
That's
Super
last
Saturday.
minute shopping.
Yeah, but who doesn't do last minute?
And
Everybody
that's
does last
because of the
minute.
older consumers. That's actually the consumers over 50 that account for over 60 or 70% of those Super Saturday sales. They don't do Black Friday, and they don't do Cyber
But
Monday.
I also think everybody waits till the last minute, Mark. I don't care who you are.
I already bought your
Everybody's
gift.
gonna be there.
I'm not
Mitch,
waiting
you're
till the
behind.
last
Mark
minute.
is already on it. Mitch,
I'm waiting for my Automar.
No, but that it might not be what I got you.
We will continue this discussion during the break. Everyone, Mitch Feierstein, Marc LoPresti. Gentlemen, we always love having you come in. It was so much fun.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.